It's hard to believe, but I don't have 1 million subscribers on YouTube. Also, this will basically be the final week of decks featuring new Phantasmal Flames cards. Yeah, they really dropped the Pokeball when it came to giving us a set filled with worthwhile archetypes. At the very least, you get to watch me suffer as I'm forced to play weak single prize decks for several hours just to get a 30-minute YouTube video. To kick things off, we have Pawmot Paralysis. For 2 lightning energy, this stage 2 does 130 damage. But if you put 60 damage on the hands-on Pokemon, their active is paralyzed. Except we already have a bigger paralyzer than Finger 11 and Weavile, yet nobody uses it. So what makes Pawmot worth covering? Well, I'm desperate for new videos. That and the self-damage thing opens it up for a Munkidori pairing. Okay, let's be real. Ash only became a Pokemon Master because Leon let him. Also, this is just Froslass Munkidori Budew with extra steps. Paralyzing allows you an extra turn or two to enact your annoying strategy, then follow it up with a Devolution for 6 prizes in game. In addition to Pawmot Froslass, I built this attacking Pawmot deck. It works, but what I learned through too many hours of testing is that Mega Lopunny and its switch cards are rough. Same with Petro NTX. And if they enjoy spanking their monkey as much as you, it's pretty much game over. So yeah, this could get rough. I think I might actually be able to win this game. As crazy as that sounds, I feel like I might have a chancey to win. All right, so let's put the Munkidori down. I'm going to have to attach the Luminous right away. I think I go for Arven. What do we got? We got a Poffin and an Air Balloon. I mean, I don't think I'm using TM Evolution because we just have to shut off their items and then enact our strategy. So I think at this point, it's just about thinning the deck. So let's go Buddy-Buddy Poffin for double Snorunt. We don't need the other Munkidori. We actually don't want to give them a Artazon right now, because if we give them a Artazon, that will be bad. And then we want to get rid of the TM Evolution because that could just end up being a dead card. Because remember, Jellicent shuts off items and tools. So it shuts me off because I'm a tool. Oh, no. Just one Budew. Well, yeah, this is, you got to make some cuts. You got to fit in a whole damn stage 2 line. What do you mean just one Budew? You got to fit in a whole stage 2. Okay, they don't know what they're facing. They clearly think they can get by with a little help from their friends. They cannot. So our win condition, crap. I had everything planned out. I was gonna Lilies for 8. It was gonna be okay. We're still gonna Lilies for 8. Unfortunately, I should have put the Munkidori down. But keep in mind, if I'd put the Artazon down, they probably would have chosen to go for a second Munkidori over the Mew EX. So yeah, this is disappointing, but it's fine, right? And I guess I should put the. Where do I put the damage? Because they're going to have to put 20 on the Budew. I think I might just win because the Budew is going to Budew a bunch of things. All right, give me a lightning energy or something. Oh, that's pretty good. I will take that all day. Okay, so we go Lily's Determination. We got the Fartas. Oh, what the hell? Where's all my Froslass? Okay, so I still think it's the correct call to go for double Munkidori in this situation. Because yeah, we gotta go after the monkey. But I think this is the correct call. No, the thing is that I want to put damage somewhere where it's gonna make sense. And not dollars. You know, did you know that America finally got with Canada and they made a nice baby and they decided to get rid of the penny? The decision didn't make any sense to me. That they waited so long, because Canada got rid of the penny a long time ago, and I'm sure Americans panicked, and they're like, but how will it work if we don't have a penny? How will you give us exact change? And it's, well, you either round up or you round down. That's all it is. You just if you're paying in cash, if you're one of the crazy people paying in cash these days, you just round up or you round down. All right, so we easily win this game as long as they don't bosses my Pawmi this turn. Or as long as, I mean, if they boss a Snorunt, that's totally fine. Because it's like, yeah, isn't this great? We're just bullying a Gardevoir. Because I played Gardevoir when I was testing earlier. And that's unfortunate. And yeah, I won. It was Mega Gardevoir. It was really tough. Oh, that's easy GG. That is an easy GG right there. The double Froslass, they still can't do anything about my Budew. If they want to continue sucking my butt, I will allow them to do that. All right, so that's just game. So apparently, this deck beats Gardevoir But this is just Froslass Munkidori Budew at this point. So hopefully they don't concede. And would you look at how well made of a game PDCGL is? Do you spot the problem? Do you see where the issue is with the Munkidori? Have you noticed how this one's damage counter is in a different place as the other one? It's like my... Oh, hello. It's like my deck list from TCG Pocket. Remember when I played TCG Pocket? And you would not believe the amount of people in casual playing not only tier 1 decks, but playing fully blinged out tier 1 decks. It's because, you know, the reason people go to casual is because it's easier and winning is more fun than a challenge. Because these people, you know, they actually have jobs and lives and stuff and they're well adjusted. It's like, you, right? You, well adjusted people. So casual, I like how it says in the loading screen of PDCGL, hey, if you're just starting out, go play in casual. That's a great place to start. No, it is. I've been saying this for years. It is not a good place. It's actually better to stay in ranked. Are they just retreating? Which is like a terrible idea. Oh no, they're going for Oceanic Gloom. Okay. But no, ranked is much better because you face other people in Quick League or Poke League or Baby League or whatever it's called. Okay, so we go for Pawmot and... oh, we prized the Pawmo. Well, that's unfortunate. The whole reason I did this is I was like, oh, okay, we're going to go get the Pawmo. Oh, of course not. All right, so let's start healing the Munkidori. So I don't mind if we lose the Budew. The reason I don't mind if we lose the Budew is... yeah, and their Munkidori is fine. That's fine. The reason I don't mind losing the Budew is because I want to take a knockout with Pawmot at some point. I want to, you know, do Pawmot things. I want to show that this is a Pawmot deck. Yeah, I don't know why they named an attack after a Pokemon, right? Gloom is a grass-type Pokemon company. It's not a water type. This has nothing to do with the ocean. God, why not call it Oceanic Oddish? Yeah, Expanded is... I mean, Expanded would be worse if Double Dragon Energy existed. So if it was the true Expanded, they would have to ban Double Dragon Energy or have like a separate, you know, format where Regidrago V-Star or Double Dragon Energy is not allowed. But it's like, GLC is the best format in the game, but no one's playing it because who wants to play GLC? Okay. GLC, D's nuts go into your mouth. No, Expanded is terrible. Don't even at me, bro. All right, so here's what we're gonna do, because I need the stupid Pawmo. If I have to knock out... there we go, we got the dude. Okay. I evolved before it was my turn. PDCGL is a well-made game. Oh, that was concerning. What PDCGL just did was very, very concerning. Okay, so let's go get the Pawmi. And, yeah, I guess we just let the Froslass take a hit. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. We're going to let the Froslass take a hit from whomstever. So, yeah, they're going to have a tough time. I mean, the fact that they didn't get any darkness energy is really good for us. Yeah, I did technically evolve between turns. You are correct. So, let's put the reversal energy on you, and then we just go end turn because we got nothing. So they're most likely going to Iono me, but I'm basically just a de-evolution away from winning. So, you know, I think the reason that I'm going to win this one is because we locked them out of Earthen Vessel. Obviously, if they'd just been able to attach a darkness energy manually and they'd had access to their items, but I mean, they didn't even get rid of an Earthen Vessel. But you faced a guy playing the GLC free deck? Of course you did. Because PDCGL makes no sense. But the trainer trials, you know, GLC could be so much fun if we had full GLC, or like clearly it's the most populated trainer trial, right? You wouldn't give us a 5-week trainer trial if it wasn't the most popular one. So why not just make it a permanent game mode? Why keep it in trainer trials? Just make it a permanent game mode and then have trainer trials be something else. Like Mahone would be so much happier. Okay, but let me talk about a few key points, because this is going in the YouTube video. I know it's a game 1 against Gardevoir, but we're going to beat them off really quickly. What I learned is that Gust is extremely important in this deck. You have to have at least 3. You probably want 4 Gust cards in this deck, because you do not want to take knockouts. You want to use your Voltaic Fist. That's how you say, if you're wondering, how do you say that word? It's not Voltaic, it's Voltaic. Like, I'm trying to think of like Volcane. No, that doesn't work. It's Voltaic Fist. So the thumbnail of this video will be Fist them super hard. But Gust is extremely important because you don't want to take knockouts. You want to set them up for de-evolution plays. And against like basic decks, you want to hit them for 130. And then you want to Munkidori soften them up. And then Froslass is just obviously an insane card in this deck, especially against Gardevoir when they can't get their Munkidori set up. Judy Garland Ray, that's totally fine. So against an evolution deck like Gardevoir, you're basically just setting up, okay, for a de-evolution. That's realistically all you want to do. And this is why I think, okay, this is why I think the Neo Upper is just such a spicy, fun card. Yes, it's your ace spec, and that's unfortunate. But look at what I'm about to do to them. Look at the absolute disrespect I'm about to place on their face. And look at what else I'm about to do here. Look at what else Trust Your Pilot's about to do. It's like he's a good player at this game or something. It's so weird. Trust Your Pilot's a good player at Pokemon cards? I was not alerted to this. I did not sign. I signed up for a terrible week of Pokemon cards, and he's actually doing well. That goes against everything he stands for. All right, so let's just, yeah, actually, it doesn't really matter because we're going to win. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We're going to win this game. So we're just going to put the damage wherever. It's like, it's a foregone conclusion that we've already won this game, because I'm going to Voltaic Fist them once. So I'm going to fist them super hard. We're going to paralyze them. Even if they get double Munkidori this turn, they cannot knock out my Pawmot. So this is the advantage over the Weavile. So the Weavile, I believe, is 70 damage and paralysis, but you discard all the energy. The advantage to Pawmot over Weavile is that you can just absolutely abuse the Munkidori. Notice how my Munkidori switch places, because again, this is a well-made game. But there are a lot of bad matchups. So I think Gardevoir is a very good matchup, as you're seeing. Like, we're going to win this game. It seems like they rage quit. Love making a Gardevoir player at the bottom of the 1400s rage quit. But Mega Lopunny is horrible because they have a ton of switch cards and a ton of jet energy. Petulant EX just makes things almost impossible. So you basically have to hunt Petulant EX. And if you're playing the Froslass build, then that's just really easy. But if you're playing the non-Froslass build, things get really, really difficult. And then obviously, if they are able to play Gardevoir and get all of their monkeys in a row, you're 100% screwed. The only thing JCP can do, JCPenney can do right now, is gust my Froslass. But then they're going to have to deal with a Pawmot. So this just kind of shores up, I guess, the weaknesses of Froslass Munkidori Budew. Because in the Froslass Munkidori Budew deck, Munkidori just absolutely destroys you because your Budew have 30 hit points. You have to play like Bravery Charm and stuff. I don't think they know what Paralysis does. I don't think they know what the status effect of Paralysis does. But there you go. We enacted our strategy. We imposed our will upon them. We fisted them super hard. And did you know that Pawmot was on my team? So when I did my original Scarlet and Violet playthrough, post in the comments what your original team was in Scarlet and Violet. I got a Pawmi because I was like, hey, that thing's like a Pikachu. And then it evolved into a Pawmo. And I'm like, what the hell's a Pawmo? They put no effort into these names. Pawmi, Pawmo, Pawmot. Very, very useful names. But Pawmot was very close to being cut from my team. And I was just like, because it's fighting lightning. So it has a lot of, it didn't seem to work really well in the Paldea region. And then I got to the Elite Four and it just swept the entire Elite Four. So I'm really glad I didn't cut it. And yeah, there's nothing they can do. That's GG. But this is great. This is awesome. You know, we got to do it. We got to showcase everything. 1, 2, 3. Let's knock out the Munkidori. Let's just do everything. You know, yeah, it's not so fun now, is it, Gardevoir player? Yeah, it's not fun having to wait around for your opponent to do things, is it? You know, you shut off my items, I shut off your items, bro. What do you think about that? And then we go Voltaic Fist. Wait, why did the Bravery Charm... Why did their boosted HP disappear? And then, of course, we prized our de-evolution in a matchup where de-evolution would have been super duper important at any point. Because PDCGL hates me, but I can overcome anything except those balloons. Oh my god, they get worse. The longer you look at them, the worse they get, and also my Froslass is Mega Evolved. This is slightly concerning, but I think the fact that they only have one Duskull is really good for us. It's just, do I want to have a second Munkidori or do I want to have a second Pawmi? I think I go for the... Let's go Arven first. What do we got on the tool set? We have a TM Evolution, but if I can shut off their items, that keeps them from doing anything. So I think that's probably better. And then if I go Counter Catcher... Oh, we prized... Oh, no, maybe this list... I don't think this list has a Cleffa. Okay, that makes more sense. All right, so we want to go Pawmi down, retreat into the Budew, attach a Luminous. Actually, let's attach the... Actually, yeah, we'll go Luminous because maybe I can make something happen. Right? Maybe I can go and attack next turn because I can knock out that Charmander with a Mind Bend if I really, really want to. But I don't think they can do a whole lot this turn. I think the worst they can do this turn is knock out my Budew with a Dusclops, right? Because they can't Rare Candy into a Charizard, and I might almost be forcing them to take a knockout of my Budew with that Dusclops, but it's like, what are they going to do? They have no items. And they're going for Dawn and Iono. Okay, so that makes sense. The Dawn for the Dusclops gets rid of the Budew. That makes a ton of sense. And then they knock it out, and then I don't really have an answer because... Of course, we get the stupid Arven start and then nothing else. You know, it plays 4 Arven. Oh, they're going for the Charmeleon, but they need to have a Fire Energy or a Retreat card. So this deck plays 4 Arven, 4 Iono, 4 Lilies. Is that enough? Apparently not. Okay, they still need a Retreat card, or they... Oh, they're just going for it here. Okay, do I want to bump the Artazon is the real question, and I think I do, because they'll most likely get rid of Terapagos and Noctowl. Terapagos, them getting rid of, is actually good, because we don't want them to have Terapagos. Terapagos doesn't have an ability. I just want to beat that dude off, like, all day long. So now the question is, do I evolve, or do I do the thing? I think I do the thing. Wait, they didn't... Okay, they got rid of Fanrotom. Okay. So I think what I have to do is I have to retreat into this guy, TM Evolution, just go double Froslass, and then kind of hope that thinning out my deck this much helps. Because this gets rid of 2 cards from my deck. So yeah, it's not very powerful, but it does get rid of 2 cards from deck. I would imagine they're going to take a 2 prize turn this turn, which is very unfortunate. And they have 0 abilities on their side of the field. But I'm still believing that they're going to take a 2 prize turn. And then maybe I can trap the turtle for a turn. You know, I can have a little turtle head poking out, maybe. Yeah, this is the downside of giving them access to their items. But it does, you know, allow de-evolution, right? It allows me to do de-evolution things. They got the Dust Noir. If this game goes... Oh, thank you. Okay, please tell me one of the next 6 cards is playable. Literally one. ADC, thanks for the sub. 10 months, you're on a 3-month streak. I don't mind that. All right, so they're probably going to knock out the... Oh, they're going for Froslass. Okay. That's actually totally fine. It does shut off my Lilies. It makes Lilies less good, which is bad. Okay, so what's the strat now? 3 of those are playable? Yeah, we got... And now the Super Rod is playable. So they really helped me. But I was thinking, you know, the Lilies... I was more or less thinking, oh my god. They have 1 rare candy left. This is the dream. And this is why the attacking versions play the baby Rotom that gets rid of every item and tool in their hand. Like, this is a very winnable matchup. It's just the fact that I couldn't get a Psyduck because the deck doesn't play Psyduck. And then, you know, if I just had a Lillie's, right? The difference between winning and losing this game was just a Lillie's. There's a... Why are they putting Fez down? They clearly don't know what the Pawmot does. And even if they did, because there's the Pawmot EX, if they think I'm playing Pawmot EX, they also shouldn't have done that, because Pawmot EX does 220. So Pawmot EX snipes 220, which is just like a really bad thing for them. Okay, so they can't jump ahead anymore, because there's no Duskull. There's Counter Catcher. All right, so we go Snorunt, Rare Candy. They're about to regret their entire life's decisions now. And then we play with our Rod. I go 1, 2. I think I want the Pawmi. And then we just go triple. We triple it up here. We go triple Snorunt. Because I think that is going to be our win condition. And then, yes, I go Counter Catcher this guy. Lilies. Okay, that's perfect. We literally got everything we needed. Thank you, PDCG. Oh, hang on. Almost pulled a pilot there. All right, so we want to put, I think, 1, 2, 3 on the Charmeleon. They're not going to shut off my items. So I think the worst that they can do this turn is like Turo, right? If they have a Turo, I would imagine it's Turo over Penny. And if they happen to put an Area 0 down in play again, we 100% do not bump it. So if we see another Area 0, that will stay in play the rest of the game. But a de-evolution play is pretty much GG for us. I also have Hilda. So Hilda gets us a Froslass and a Darkness Energy if I need it. But this is just the whole point of Pawmot. Yeah, take out a 2-prizer or a... I can just let the Noctowl get knocked out. Oh my god, seriously? Are you serious? Are you serious? The Charizard decked with the freaking Jet Energy. Okay, so I think we're actually fine. You know, that is annoying, but I think we're okay. Okay, well, we can't get rid of that. So let's go Artazon for the Pawmi. Because I'm forcing the issue, okay? I'm going to admit it right now. I'm forcing the issue. So let's go. And Seto, don't you mean high sweaty? Because I'm a super sweaty PDCGL player. All right, so I think we're going to be able to recover from that. Right, because Seto is here. That means I am super hard right now because Seto's here. I'm playing this on hard mode. All right, then I just... What, I bring up the dude again? So I go Counter Catch... No, we got to save... I think we have to save the Counter Catcher. I want to put 20 on... Yeah, I think we just keep putting it on the Charmeleon. And then we just go... Yeah, we're just gonna go Itchy Pollen. We're just gonna go Itchy Pollen because we don't want to take any knockouts yet. Just the Terapagos. We have to knock out the Terapagos if we want to win this game. Because even if I do everything correctly, like even if I go for the de-evolution for game, the Terapagos just wins it for them. So what's going to have to happen here? Okay, that's fine. Because I think we don't need Froslass anymore. Yeah, I was going to say, I think de-evolution is the play. And then we just win with Pawmot. Because I go, they should have hunted the Munkidori. They're too afraid of the Froslass. But I think at this point, the Froslass has already done its job. Right? Because if they don't evolve this Charmeleon, that's getting knocked out. So yeah, I think we're fine. I think we just knock out, we do the de-evolution play. We do the thing. Please top deck the de-evolution. And you see how the Munkidori already got the damage because PDCGL is a well-made game. That is great. That is an amazing top deck. That is literally the best top deck I could have asked for. Because now I can take a double KO. Now I can do all the things. So you're probably wondering, how does that change anything? Pilot, how does it change anything? And hey, I'll play Riftbound when I want to. All right, so we go, because that's a 50 hit pointer. Okay, so we go Adrenabrain. We put 1 there. Yeah, there we go. See? Never gonna let me down sees it. Never gonna let me down is a fart smella. And then we... the problem is, if I go... I mean, I have to devolve, right? There's no ifs, ands, or I have a really nice butt about it. I have to go for it. And then we'll go Earthen Vessel, because I want to thin out as much as I can. So regardless of how this buffs out, we're gonna put this in the thing. No, it's the 70 hit point. It's a 70 hit point, luckily. And if it was the 80 hit point one, yeah, that has an ability. So I was gonna say that one also has an ability. So I think what I do is I bring up the Fez, and then we go retreat into the monkey, de-evolution. I love how it just comes out of nowhere. It's like, it just comes from, where's this one coming from? This one's coming from that side. And Seto, thank you. But they had a League of Legends card game. It was called Legends of Runeterra. All right, so unfortunately, we don't win the game. But we have put them in a very tricky gym situation. Oh my god, PDCGL wanted me to lose so badly it prized all of my energy. Okay, so this is going to be a very interesting finale here. And YouTube audience, this is staying in no matter what. Win or lose, this is going to be in the game. We're going to be like EA Sports. Or no, which is, it's in the game? Yeah, whatever. Oh, don't put that Charmander down. Do not put the Charmander down. They got the Klefki. Wait, the Klefki doesn't help, does it? What does the Klefki do? What does the Klefki do for them here? Okay, so they got the retreat, but they don't have anything after that. Oh, okay, so they're just trying to buy themselves a turn. But they don't realize something. There is something that they don't realize. They do not realize something very important to them. There's something very important that they do not realize. And that is that I'm just going to win the game. Okay, so if I had an Arven, we would win with Neo Upper. Okay, so I have game. Let's just all say it right now. I have game because I would just attach the darkness to the Munkidori, or attach the darkness to the Munkidori and then just mind bend for game. But we're not going to do that. Okay, we're going to go for the Lillie's play here, or I guess this play. We're going to go for the, no, it has to be Lillie's, right? We're going to get the Froslass. Okay, so Froslass down. I'm going to try to go for the win. So we had the win. I'm going to go for the fun win. If we get Rare Candy... Okay. Okay, that could not have gone worse. That literally could not have gone worse. Thank you. Yeah, we lose the game now. Thanks, PDCGL. Love you. You're my best friend. Okay, do we have a Pawmo? No, we just have a Pawmot. All right, so I can shut off their items. Does that make any sort of sense to shut off their items? Because they have a Noctowl and they have a thingy thing. All right, I'm just gonna take my one shot here, and then we go Itchy Pollen. So yes, I believe I have lost the game because I was going for the funny play. Right? I just needed a Rare Candy. I believe there's only 2 in the deck, so it was very unlikely. But don't forget, they're... Oh, never mind. No, they got everything. They got everything they need. I was hoping for a funny ending, but this is what it's like, YouTube audience. So this, again, this is staying in. I had game. All I had to do was retreat this guy, attach the darkness. I do 60 to their Klefki. It gets knocked out. So they had the right idea in theory, but like theory of a dead man, they were a dead man anyways, because I would have just taken the knockout. The Klefki keeps an ability. except for Mischievous Lock, so the Klefki would still have it. So I did shut off their items. If they... Yeah, they still have to take 2 prizes, that's right. And we just have it next turn. What's the... Oh, we got it! We got it, everybody! Okay, so... I'm gonna give them a thumbs up back, because maybe they won't concede, because I want to show them that I got it like that. That I am him. I am Himothy Oliphant. Yes. So, I mean, this isn't BMing, this is... AMing, I don't know, when you do it in the morning. All right, so here we go. And then we go Voltaic Fist. And then look at that. Voltaic Fist. And we can still paralyze. Because I'm not paralyzed. I'm just here to be struck by you. Move right through you. There we go. So that's back-to-back wins for the Pawmot deck. And they even had a Jet Energy and a Dusknoir. They had Jet Energy, they had Dusknoir, they had Pidgeot. Doesn't matter. My Pawmot is a Charizard EX because, again, this is just PDCGL. You can't find... I defy you. I defy you to find a game that is more better made than this. This might be Tord's list, because I would have to check again, but I remember that Tord did have Mega Lopunny in his list. So how do I want to play this? I top deck the Munkidori, so Crispin becomes really, really good. I don't know if I care about cornering them. You know, they're not a woman at a bar. All right, so let's just do this. We go Crispin. I think we just set up, right? We just go for the setup strat here. I'm going to put... but I feel like... fine. No, because they went first, right? They went first. So we're just going to let the dude get knocked out, and then we'll be fine. Yeah, this is why I'm worried. If this is Tord's deck, we are kind of bigly screwed. All right, just got the naked Pidgeot. That's fine. You know things are going well for you. But this is good because the corner would have meant nothing because they would have broken it when they evolved. But let me see if I can pull out Tord's list here. Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, the 1 Jet Energy is really bad. So Tord had 4 Jet Energy, Mega Zard, Oricorio, 2 Turo. This is a very winnable matchup if there's only the 1 Jet Energy. If there's more than that, we are big screwed. Because again, this is the Japanese list. If this was the Trust Your Pilot list with a 3/3 Froslass, we just easily win because we can pick off their bench and they're going to overbench, and we use our Munkidori effectively. We attach a reversal. We don't bother with Crispin or Experience Share or Counter Gain. Counter Gain is just for Maractus, which I don't think it's worth it. So blame the Japanese player that I took this from, okay? I mean, I could almost just de-evolution the Lopunny right now. All right, so we have to go up with the Pawmi. We're going to top deck a Rare Candy, and then we're going to Lilies into a Lightning and a couple Buddy-Buddy Poffin. Okay, hey, maybe we'll do it backwards. Oh, should I just go for the Budew? Should I play it safe? Nah, we don't play it safe here. We don't wear protection. Nah, we go for it. We're going to get the Rare Candy Pawmot. Rare Candy Pawmot Lightning. Easy. Rare Candy Lightning, we didn't get it. We got the Rare Candy. We got the Lightning. We did not get the Pawmot. Okay, so I think in this situation, I'm going to... Yeah, we're going to Maractus. We're going to Maractus. I think that's the strat. Oh, no. Don't be bad, Pilot. This is the one situation where you said counter gain. I was 66.6% right. Okay, then we go counter gain for corner. We want to keep the Lopunny there. Yeah, I think we want to attack the Lopunny because this puts it within de-evolution range. Right? By putting it within de-evolution range, that behooves us greatly. Because now they have to waste a Jet Energy on a Pidgeot or something. Which is another good thing. Oh, God. Okay, so hang on. That's another... I gotta check out Tord's list, because if this is Tord's list, then we might be real screwed here. So Tord's list. Wait. Oh, I did have it. So this is Tord's list. This is absolutely Tord's list. There's, yeah, Charizard EX. So there should be 2 regular Charizard EX, 1 Megazard, Oricorio. There's a Totsadiri, a Fezandipiti. It is very low on supporters, though. It's 3 Dawn, 3 Lilies, 2 Iono. Only 3 Rare Candy, but you don't really care here. Oh, yeah, I'm always 69%. Okay. Why the energy on Pidgeot? Probably to attack with it at some point. Because if I try to, like, if I try to counter catcher, you know, they're actually seemingly like they know what they're doing. So they're assuming, hey, what if Trust Your Pilot counter catchers and then Maractuses me? Then I want to be able to attack with the Pidgeot. Okay. Wait, did Tord's list have a max belt? No, Ooh, hello. Tord's list played Unfair Stamp, not max belt. Okay. The Thick Plottins. Okay, so Zard has an ability. That's really good. The Totsadiri has an ability. The Pidgeot has an ability. So... ah, God, what do I do? Like, I can shut off their items. You know, we played it safe. Okay, that's fine. I think the problem is that I have a Rare Candy in my hand right now. If I didn't have the Rare Candy in my hand, I would go for it. I would be a crazy person and go for it. But because the Rare Candy is in the hand, I don't think I can. And as we all know, a bird in the hand is worth 2 in the feet. I don't know. So there's no one I want to bring up. So this is just a case of retreating into the Budew. Letting PDCGL break ever so slightly. And who are you? Who? Okay, and I think that's just what we do, right? We go Itchy Pollen. I could bring up the Charmander, though. We are, you know, we're okay. We're okay. You know, this will force them to use like another Jet Energy or a Turo or something. So what we want to do right now is just force them to play their cards. Such a crazy strategy. Force them to play their cards. What? Yes, obviously the Pidgeot is a problem, and the cool thing is it's weak to lightning, so I can Voltaic Fist the Pidgeot for KO without paralyzing, which is both a good thing and a bad thing, because, you know, you kind of want to hurt yourself. You want to punch yourself in the balls for a little bit, you know. That's how you spice up your marriage. But, like, just being able to get their Jet Energy every single turn is bad for us. There has to be some holes here, right? There's got to be some holes. We haven't seen a Dawn, and usually it's darkest before. And they're down a Rare Candy. We know that they're ace... Oh, they made an oopsie. They got greedy. They pulled a pilot. They absolutely pulled the pilot there. All right, so let's get rid of the Arven, because we're not playing that crap. Let's get Lightning and Darkness. And then we go Lightning on you. Are we going to Lilies for a hot 8? No, we are not going to... Ooh, maybe we should. No, because we still have things. There's things we can do. We'll be fine. That sucks. All right, well, let's put the damage on the Baniri. And I guess we get rid of that and that. We get the other Froslass. So now we're really putting the pressure on them. Because they don't know what the Pawmot does. I can guarantee you they have no idea. They might be looking it up right now. And Crikey, yeah, I can. So the de-evolution play is wide open. I know that I've been getting rid of my Arven, but we're going to naturally draw into it. You know, you never have to worry about Arven. Arven always shows up. Yeah, they're preparing for Pawmot EX. So if you don't know, Pawmot EX, I believe it's 2 energy. I believe it's 2 energy, and it does 200. It snipes 220, but you discard all the energy. It's fine. You know, it can snipe a Fezandipiti. It can do things. Oh, this is... So wait, is this Tord's list, but they just took out the unfair stamp? So if this makes it in the video, I will put Tord's list on screen. Versus Tord's Stuttgart. Stuttgart list that did not do great. You know, he didn't win. So you won't see it a ton on the ladder. You know, it wasn't like Mega Absol, Mega Kangaskhan. Okay, this is great. They're having to waste so much just to knock out a Budew. No, Tord's great. I beat off Tord's decks all the time. Okay. I think this is a knockout the Pidgeot turn if I can. Oh, crap. I forgot we're knocking out the Totsadiri, so this is the one downside to what I'm doing. And I wonder how much damage the Munkidori has on it. If only there was a way to tell. Okay, there's another Arven. You're tempting me, PDCGL. There's another Lillie's. I think what I do is... I mean, I have a couple options. So let's bring up the Pidgeot. I'm going to Iono, because I believe in this deck. I believe in this deck so hard. I am so hard for this deck. I have a hard-on Pokemon. Oh, we got it! Yes, okay, so Munkidori, actually, we probably wait on the monkey. We don't want to spank the monkey quite yet. Okay, so that goes there. I will knock out the Boniri. Okay, this is great. Everything is coming up Millhouse. Okay, again, PDCGL, come on. So the question is, do I put the Munkidori down? I think so, actually, because I'm not going to be damaging myself. So they probably think I'm going to paralyze myself, but I'm not paralyzed. I'm just here to be cool. I can't remember. I probably should have looked up the lyrics to that song by Finger 11, but I didn't. I'm not paralyzed is the thing. Okay. That was a pretty commanding turn from me. You know, if they... Oh my god, PDCGL. Did you notice how the Charizard was healed? Yeah, I seem to be struck by you, like my hand on your cheeks. Alright, there's very little Gerard way we can lose this game. They're probably just gonna go for a Zard. But all I gotta do is hit into one Charizard. That's it. Oh, they're putting the Fez down. That is great. I was like, if they put the Fez down, that seems like really bad because they got to take 3 prizes. And I can just build up a huge amount of damage. And they have to deal with the Pawmot, which is also really good. Okay, so that's game. I mean, I have the de-evolution. I don't want to BM them. You know, I BM'd the last Zard player. So we're not going to BM this Zard player. I could. PDCGL, such a well-made game, getting rid of 10 damage with Froslass's ability. So if you didn't know, when you promote a Pokemon with Froslass in play, in between turns, it puts the damage on it as you promote it, and then so the Froslass takes away... It's stupid. Trying to figure out how PDCGL is built would drive the sanest scientists mad. And I always love it when PDCGL just has to take that second, like, wait, what just happened? Did you just win by devolving? I'm not coded for that. So yes, it's always funny just to... This game is great. It's just always funny to promote a Pokemon with an ability, and that Pawmot's a Charizard. And of course I'm wearing pants. It's a damn Canadian winter up here. Of course I'm wearing pants. I'm always wearing pants. No socks though. Never socks. Always pants. Because you got to keep the blood flow into the toes. You got to keep them sweaty.